As Pride Month wraps up around the world, the LGBT community seems to be divided in the US, with competing rallies being held there amid claims the main event has become too commercialised. The Reclaim Pride coalition held a separate march in New York with, quote, no corporate floats and no police. It says the official event no longer addresses the political struggles of the community under the Trump administration. Meanwhile, a new report suggests a sharp decline in acceptance of gay and lesbian people among young Americans. According to the survey in 2018, fewer people aged 18 to 34 felt comfortable interacting with LGBT people compared with the year before, while the number feeling uncomfortable with the relative coming out increased. More young Americans also didn't like the idea of gay issues being taught in school. On the other hand, though, the acceptance rate among people aged 72 and over was higher than the previous year. We got reaction to the decline in tolerance from a community representative and also from the author of the study.
This newness they're experiencing could be leading to this erosion. It's a newness that takes time for people to understand. Our job is to educate about non-conformity.
We counter the narrative that young people are more progressive and tolerant. These numbers are very alarming and signal a looming social crisis in discrimination.
LGBT activist Brandon Stracker says radicals are turning people against the community.
Our community has been overtaken by a very sort of extremist, very political faction that has tried to essentially politicize everything under the umbrella of LGBT. There is sort of this more extremist progressive faction that has really overreached. I think they've made a lot of people uncomfortable. I think they make a lot of people in the LGBT community feel uncomfortable. Once it is put out into the internet, into the atmosphere that you are a racist or a bigot or a hate group or whatever, it lives in infamy on the internet. And so then other people in the future will use that against you to say, well, you can't come here. Well, you can't come here. We won't allow you here. Because there's already been an establishment